Hello, everyone. Welcome back. You're probably wondering where in the world I've been at, and I hate for this, especially for this YouTube channel in particular, to become just a series of updates every 6 months or so about my whereabouts and all that stuff. But I've been taking a really big break, just kind of learning and struggling with my, I guess, identity in photography and what I want to kind of pursue in the future and just basically the overall direction creatively of all my work and stuff. So it's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of procrastination stuff, which I know to some extent is no excuse and all that stuff. But overall, it's just been very tough. I have this list actually of things to talk about and kind of quickly update you about. But I assume this video is going to be pretty long, as the light, of course, comes in real bright for once in this morning. Excuse the shirt. I'm already wearing a bright shirt for this. But yeah, basically, it just took a lot of thinking about and soul searching about what direction I want to take with my photography and all that kind of stuff. And so I think for the time being, I'm going to close down most of my business dealings. It's been a great 4 years. I've learned a lot about both myself and just running a business like this. It's been just amazing the amount of people I've met, the amount of sales I've made, just all that kind of crazy stuff that's I'm very fortunate about, of course. It's a good kind of crazy, I guess. But it's been a lot, and just balancing time of everything, both in my personal and professional life, and working a day job on top of all this full time. And it's just a lot to balance, and I'm amazed I've done it for this amount of years, just continuously. But I think for the time being, it's best for me to kind of relax that, and by the end of 2023, pretty much closing down most of what I've been doing, at least like business and sales wise. Now you're probably wondering, does that mean I'm going to stop photography altogether? That does not mean that at all. Actually, I want to pursue more photography and do more videos like this, or stuff that's more interesting than this, of course. But do more videos like the on location series and just things about photography, and really, I guess, kind of dig back to my roots of why I started in the first place, and really see kind of bring it back to being a hobby almost, and doing it that way, and just quite simply for the love of it, which I feel like I really need to get back to, and just discovering why I started quite simply in the first place there. So, obviously, with that being said, with quitting a lot of the business stuff, that means I'm actually leaving both my co ops, that is Village Arsons, Yale Springs, Ohio, and the Artery at Front Street in Dayton, Ohio. Now, obviously, that's not an easy decision for me to make. I definitely thought about it long and hard for many months, really. And I feel like just at this time, it's best if I just leave those, which is really tough to say because they're great members. Both of those groups are like family to me. We just have shared a bunch of laughs. We've always had these meetings, and we talk outside of the co-op even, and about our work and just anything. And I feel like for this time being, it's nice to just devote more time to actually creating art, creating photography, and that means going back out and hiking, whether it's be with others or in solitude, and really just getting back, like I said, once again to basically where I started about 4 years ago now. And so that's a tough decision I've had to make, but I feel like it's for the best right now. And I'll be leaving both of those by the end of 2023. And so I know it's a lot of big changes basically, but I spent all these months thinking about where I want to take this photography and stuff, in the direction I want to take, and with the videos as well. So basically, I stepped away from social media for the past few months. Really haven't posted too much over the summer, but don't let all of this bog you down and think that I haven't been shooting. I've actually been shooting a fair amount. It's not been as consistent as previous years, but I've been doing multiple trips this year, namely with my friend Henry Doyle, and we've been out shooting in both Michigan and also Lake Erie for Biggest Week in American Birding. There will be a video about both of those trips coming soon. And I have, I think, about 6 videos queued up right now. So I'm going to post this video first, and then I'm retroactively going to post those other videos. The oldest one being way back to February of this year. So it's going to be a little bit of a time capsule, and in the past by now. But That's just what procrastination does sometimes to you. And so that's basically going to be a couple of videos going to roll out. I got tons of new photos, amazing stuff that's mostly birds actually, particularly with spring migration, that I'm going to be posting and sharing on Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. So lots of that. But it's basically a lot less promotion of things. Like, I don't think I'm going to do a calendar this year, just given the time I have. I kind of started it. I'm not sure if I'm going to make one, but like I said, I want to focus more on just sharing and promoting the work, but not so much like the business side and trying to make a sale with it at this current moment. I'm still going to keep all of my prints that haven't sold yet, and maybe do a few pop-up shows. And I have some solo exhibits that I'm very excited to share actually for the next year. I already got 2 solo shows planned, and I plan on doing a couple more hopefully. And there's going to be a lot more of my focus right now. It's just themed exhibits that have a overall theme, or overarching theme with something like a subject matter or a place or a location, and hopefully tying that down to a lot more of like conservation and stuff with obviously like population numbers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a lot of things I'll be focusing on. Other things that have been kind of set me back is that I actually recently got a laptop, a MacBook Pro 13-inch, and that's been awesome. But since I'm migrating everything from Windows, it's been very tough to just a lot of things set me back, and that includes like the hard drives, different formattings of them. So I've had to format my hard drives and transfer files and back it up, and it's just been a whole mess trying to get that stuff all set up so that way I could kind of use Windows for now, but also migrate everything to Mac OS and have much more portable setup solution for editing photo and video on the go, pretty much from wherever I am, which I hope is the aim in the future with that. But yeah, so it's been tough with that at least. And then also I had a little fiasco with my web domain where it's totally my fault, but I accidentally let it expire, and it was about 2 weeks, I think, where I didn't have any incoming emails from my photography email, and my website was shut down, which a few people notified me of, which was pretty tough. But so I finally got it back up because I couldn't log into my web domain registrar, but I finally got it working, thankfully. So that should be all good to go. And I plan on updating my website, completely overhauling it. I think I might be leaving SmugMug and going to Squarespace, just to get a nice, fresh, clean slate. Redoing the portfolios so they look much more tidy. Really like choosing my best photos that I've taken over the years and sharing only those, and showing my most recent work in portfolios that really are tied together to themes and subjects and stuff that really I feel like makes a cohesive body of work with that. So that's a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing. And then not only that, but also I just want to say Skyrim software really sucks. It's terrible. They have such shady business practices. They basically will update. They'll release a new piece of software. They'll update it for like 1 or 2 versions or something, and then they'll completely abandon it. Like, you won't see it on the website. It'll drop off the face of the earth. The forums won't have it. Nothing. And then they will start heavily promoting with ads and stuff this new software or whatever they want to promote under a different name, but it's basically rebranded from the previous version. But the problem is that you have to buy that version again, and even though they promise free updates for life, they pretty quickly will just cut them off and you won't get any more. So they just have such shady business practices. They're just very in a gray area, and I don't really trust them, which is unfortunate because I made videos about them and I've talked about how much I've used them in the pretty much the past 4 or 5 years, I think now. But so basically they're terrible. I'll just leave it at that, so keep it brief there. But they are not good. And just also the software itself, which I wouldn't quite half as mind if it worked, but even on the MacBook or even the desktop I use, just any machine seems that I've tried to attempt running it, it just seems to crash completely, and it's just absolutely terrible. So very, very bad stuff. I don't really like them, and so as a result, even though I have the licenses to use quite a few of their softwares, I'm probably just going to let them go. I don't care about their software anymore. It's terrible. And for now, I found Oni One Photo Raw 2023. So I've been using them. They're great. They have a full-time license where you get unlimited updates for life, and upgrades, and then they also have a subscription service. And I've been using them a lot lately to edit these new photos from this year, and they've been amazing. So definitely gonna be buying that in the near future. I think it's like under $100 for the for life full time license. But it's super stable and smooth software. Works really well. Kind of has all the tools and features, and there's even like the AI presets and all that kind of fun stuff. And then on the topic of AI, a big reason why I took a break was just and kind of stepping away from the business side of this is the AI rise of it. Whether you like it or not, it's here to stay. It's probably going to be very prevalent. I'm going to assume a lot of people are going to lose their jobs and stuff because of this artificial intelligence, namely in photography, of course. And it's just a tough pill to swallow with this, and I'm kind of like worried a bit for the industry and how this is going to affect people that have, like this is their livelihood and this is their work. And in regards to what I do, which is primarily fine art photography, it's very concerning that people can make up images and do things basically with a click of a few buttons, and it kind of removes the purity aspect of it from me, like actually going out hiking, taking the image, and all that stuff. So it's very much a concern for me, but I think that's kind of why I'm also leaning more towards the hobby side and just doing it for fun. Once again, like I said, obviously in the future it might change, flip back. I don't know, but I feel like for the time being, and at this point in my life, I've done a lot of the business stuff. It's been a real great ride, but I definitely want to get back to just shooting more, sharing more, and doing more of what I love and all the adventures and fun stuff that goes along with that. So, I think I got through everything in about 12 minutes here, so that's my whole list here. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that hopefully is watching this video and has the patience to bear with my long breaks that seem to happen at random, where I just kind of leave everything and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I got tons of photos and videos queued up, and some new exciting projects and exhibits on the way that I hope to share with you in the near future. And obviously you can follow me on social, or hopefully soon my new updated website to see all that fun stuff. And I just want to say thank you everyone for watching this video. And once again, thank you for your patience, and it's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming along the way, so I can't wait to get back out there. So you guys have a great day. Thank you.